Good afternoon, everyone. I call this ABC Corporation Business Meeting to order.
Good afternoon.
Secretary, please read the agenda for today's meeting.
The agenda for today's meeting, let's start with call to order, roll call or attendance, reading of the minutes, treasurer's report, committee reports, unfinished business, new business, announcements, and adjournment.
Thank you. And now let's continue with the call the roll.
As I call your name, say present. Ms. Micaela Gomez,
Present.
Ms. Atia Marie Anset,
Present.
Ms. Leslie Cañete,
Present.
and Ms. Rowelyn Sanso.
Present. Thank you. The roll call is complete. Next, we'll have the reading of the minutes from our last ABC Corporation business meeting.
The meeting of April 30, 2024 was called to order at 11:30 by Ms. Dina Marie Dihito. Minutes of the meeting, call to order. A regular meeting business of ABC Corporation was held on April 30, 2024 at Poblacion, Medellin, Cebu. It began at 11:30 a.m. and was presided over by Chairperson Ms. Dina Dihito. For attendees, voting members in attendance included Ms. Gomez, Ms. Anset, and Ms. Cañete. Guests in attendance included Ms. Rowelyn Sanso and Ms. Dina Dihito. Approval of minutes. A motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting held on April 30, 2024 was made by Ms. Anset and seconded by Ms. Cañete. Officers' reports. The Treasurer's report was presented by Ms. Gomez. For other reports, the Event Planning Committee report was presented by Ms. Rowelyn Sanso. The following resolution was adopted. The venue for the upcoming company retreat was finalized unanimously. Main motions. First, moved by Ms. Micaela and seconded that the company allocate additional funds for employee training programs. The motion carried unanimously with 4 years in favor. Second motion, moved by Leslie and seconded that the company implement a new wellness program for employees. The motion carried unanimously with 4 years in favor. For announcement, Atia announced the upcoming company-wide team building event scheduled for June 15, 2024. For adjournment, Leslie moved that the meeting be adjourned and this was agreed upon 1:15 p.m.
Thank you. Are there any corrections or additions to the minutes? Well, hearing none, Ms. Cañete, please present the budget report.
So here's the budget report quarter 1 of 2024. So, wait a minute. So, the executive summary, our revenue increased by 15% compared to the previous quarter. And our expenses, slight increases due to operational costs and overall financial status is within the project budget. So, financial status for the quarter, as you can see, the revenue has increased by 15%, primarily due to successful marketing campaigns. However, our expenses have also risen slightly due to operational costs. Overall, we're still within our project budgeted plan.
Do we need to make an adjustment to stay within budget for the rest of the year?
Yes, we're monitoring our expenses. And at this point, we don't anticipate any major deviations from our budget. However, we'll continue to assess and make adjustments as necessary.
Thank you, Ms. Cañete. Any questions or comments on the budget report? Well, hearing none, let's move on to committee reports.
So our committee
committee has been working on promoting our upcoming event through social media and email campaign. We've seen an increase in engagement and ticket sale as a result. We finalized the agenda and secured speakers for the event. Everything is on track for a successful day.
Thank you for those updates. Next on the agenda is unfinished business. So our first item of unfinished business is the proposed budget for the upcoming fiscal year. So are there any further questions or concern?
I noticed that the budget allocates more funds for marketing than to member services. Shouldn't we prioritize resources to better serve our existing members?
That's a valid point. Perhaps we can revisit the budget allocations and adjust accordingly. Let's table this discussion for now and reconvene with a revised proposal at the next meeting. So moving on to new business, our first item of business is the nomination of the new committee chairs. Are there any nominations from the floor?
I nominate Ms. Leslie Cañete to serve as the new chair of the member committee.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
I second.
So all those in favor of Ms. Cañete serving as the chair of the membership committee, please raise your hand. Okay, so all opposed, please say no. Or raise your hand if it's no. So hearing none, so Ms. Cañete elected as chair of the membership committee. Congratulations. So are there any announcements to be made at this time?
I just wanted to remind everyone about the volunteer orientation session scheduled for next week. Please make sure to attend if you sign up to help with the event.
So thank you. If there is no further business, we will adjourn.
I motion to adjourn the ABC Corporation business meeting.
Do we have a second?
I second.
So all those in favor of adjourning, please raise your hand. So all opposed, please say no. So hearing none, this ABC Corporation business meeting is adjourned.